Yo, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Point of Dude, which you see my point of view of a dude. um, how's it going, y'all? I'm mid workout. I started a while back, but I did have a couple videos. I tried to start, because had a couple interruptions, which is fine. I love my family, but definitely don't want them on camera as well as like me on camera. So anyway, what's up? How you doing? If you're liking the shorts, you liking what I'm getting ready to start doing, posting workouts. Even I might walk and talk in the grocery store. I don't know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm just, trying to help people. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, any of those things. Certified counselor, any of those things. I'm just a dude, a father, a husband, brother, son, employee, entrepreneur, struggling business owner, a guy who can't read well but still loves to read. I'm all these things, right? And if I could talk to, help, or encourage anyone, believer or non-believer, just because you may not believe in Christ doesn't mean that you aren't welcome. Everybody's welcome. That's the kind of guy I am. Sometimes too much. Drop a comment. Say what's up. Subscribe. Tell me about yourself. Anyway, nah, man, I was just thinking. Day turned out somewhat decent so far. It was pretty rough in the beginning. I had a little moment where I was down on myself, but was able to bounce back. Was able to get in contact with a lady who was basically holding my application to be a contact for another major company. It got back to me with an approval, and now I can start doing work for them as a business. So that's good. That's why you gotta stay strong in your faith. Even when you mess up, repent, give it to God, move on, try not to do it again. And just keep your head down and keep grinding. Even when you're sad, keep grinding. You're happy, whatever, keep grinding. Just do what you gotta do. Yeah. Hopefully, if you see my legs, don't mind my little shorts. I promise you, it wasn't on purpose. Anyway, what's happening? Y'all get y'all workouts in today? I mean, anything: push-ups, sit-ups, quick sprints, jogging, running, walking. If you're on you got a treadmill, walking on the incline. If you're at the park, quick walk. Something to get the heart rate up, to start burning those calories, start losing that fat. How many heavyweights we got? I'm a heavyweight. Whew, I think I went from 277, because I think I told y'all before I was injured. 277. Now I was able to fight, and now I'm down to 260. It's fluctuating between 257 and 260 depending on what I'm eating, because I love cake. I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, a store called Kroger's. I love Kroger cakes, man. I take it, flip it, I eat them upside down. Yeah, I'm weird. So what? Big whoop. Want to fight about it? No, I'm just playing. And I smashed them joints. And fast food is my friend. I'm like a Ninja Turtle. I love pizza, but can't do that. I'm getting older, so I can't do that, man. So now I'm on this bike, trying to huff it. So who wants to join me? Who wants to work out with me? That's the main thing. It's about working out. I really want my channel to be more about fitness and doing a better lifestyle, but I'm naturally a talker. I talk too much. I used to get in trouble back in the day for talking too much. Oh man, teacher parent conference is crazy. Like, oh, he has good grades, but he always getting everybody else distracted because he talked too much. He'll be done with his work, but he keeps talking to everybody. So then I get in trouble. I get my butt whooped for talking. I got, A's and B's. That's crazy. What? Whatever. I love my parents. They made me the man who I am today. So it's all good. Anyway, man, I don't know where you're at, but it's almost time for the sun to go down here soon. So did you accomplish all your goals for the day? For today, I promise you, I'm gonna try to enunciate better. I'm a fast talker, so sometimes my words blend together. And this is a reason why I don't care for editing like that. Now, if it's just like a major mess up or error, yes, I might go in and chop it, right? And put them together. But it's like everything that we watch, everything we do is so scripted, and even the stuff that's supposed to be like real, real world vlog, blog, whatever you call it, it's all like meant to be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. I stutter sometimes and I fumble over my words sometimes. I got this memory thing I'm dealing with as far as issues where sometimes you ever forget words. Like I'll be talking mid-conversation and it's like it's there, but it's kind of fuzzy. I can't remember that word. Then I'm just like and people looking at me like I'm dumb, because I can't get the word out. It's like, no, I know it. I just forgot it. It's whatever. We only get this one life to live, so you can't sweat the small stuff, man. Oh man, how was work today? Was your boss tripping? Your supervisor, doing too much? I was talking to my homeboy today, and he was talking about his supervisors doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, brother, I told you entrepreneurship, man. I mean, I know it's hard, and most people don't know what they want to do, but it's like, what do you like to do? And whatever you like to do, take that and try to turn it into a business. I love customer service. I love talking to people, interacting with people. But my biggest thing right now is getting people to closing the deal, getting the numbers right. Like, it's going to cost this amount of, X amount of dollars to perform this task or service for you. And, excuse me, I'm burping, is to connect the price, which is not going to be cheap because it's a luxury service that I provide, or assistance, and then you being like, okay, let's do this, let's make it happen. I mean, it's not like you got to be rich to get my services, but you need to be able to pay for what I got to do, because I mean it's most people don't understand how business works. They just think it's just throwing a number out there. It's like, no, you understand, it's labor, it's time and work. You get paid to work at a job, per hour or whatever for the task. If you drove your vehicle, if you got a company car, that car requires maintenance, gasoline, and all that stuff is factored into every single price for every single estimate. The average person doesn't understand that. Well, why does it cost so much? Because you live 25 miles from my headquarters. So that's gas. Whatever, gas is what, $3 to $4 a gallon now. So that's that. Specifically for me to get to you, it's gonna be X amount of gallons of gas. You have to pay for that because I'm coming to provide you a service. I'm not just driving around just because. Then on top of that, it's if I'm gonna be in your house, out of your house, around you, or whatever, I gotta perform these duties. That's time, just like how they pay you to work at your job. So why is it any different for me? And then it's not just like I'm an employee. I own the business and I work in the business. I don't have employees. So therefore, like me, my body is there as an employee, but I'm representing the business who you hired. You hired the business, not me as the individual. I, business owner, sent me, worker, myself, to do this job. So therefore, you have to pay the business, and then the business would ultimately pay me, worker, money, right? But it's just like people just want the cheapest thing, which I get it. Times are hard, but it's still, you can't undercut people and play them like they're like, it's something you need done, but you don't want to pay for it. That makes no sense to me. No matter what it is, it's something that you need to acquire or you need performed for you to sustain your lifestyle or what's going on around you, and you don't want to do it. Well, you know what's crazy? Like, here's an example. A buddy of mine, well, my lawnmower broke, or a little tractor lawnmower, and I ended up getting a new one, but I want to give my old one to my dad. So, it is broken. The lever that goes up doesn't engage, which engage the blades so they can spin and cut grass. So, at first I was gonna hire a dude to do it, and he was like, "Man, it's gonna be 120." I was like, "Whoo! I don't know if I can swing 120 right now. I'm a little struggling right a bit." You know what I'm saying? But rather than complaining to him, like, your price is your price, I respect it. I understand. I went on YouTube, just YouTube, see if I found a video. Well, come to find out, this particular issue I'm having is more common in that lawnmower. So therefore, it's a lot of videos on how to fix this problem. So I watched several videos, got on Amazon, bought the part, and tomorrow I got a project. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm not gonna go complain to him about his price. No, his price is his price, and I respect that. If I don't want to pay it, that's my choice. But I still need this thing fixed. So guess what? Fix it. And there's some dudes that ain't handy. I mean, to a degree, I'm not gonna be politically correct around here. This ain't the channel for that. This is all Bible, coming from a Bible place. I might say some crazy stuff from time to time, but it's from a Bible place. So most men should at least be somewhat handy. You don't gotta be Bob the Builder or Chip Foose, fixing cars and all that stuff. But you definitely need to know a thing or two about cars, even a basic oil change and brakes. You need to know where the oil goes, where the transmission fluid goes, where how to fill it up with gas, and then also how to just be resourceful, how to fix stuff. Patch it at least so somebody can get it, get it better. Like, you can't always rely on somebody else to do something. What if times go bad? Because we in the end times, stuff's about to go bad. Now, I don't hunt, but I can shoot. I mean, it ain't that hard. I mean, I might make a little noise, but I might have to get the deer. But but I don't know how to make a fire with the stick and do that crap. So I have lighters. You know what I'm saying? Resourceful. I'm way off track of whatever I was talking about, and that's kind of how it's gonna be. Whatever, it's fine. But anyway, we just gotta make the most of our days and push. I'm at 20 something minutes. I think my ring thing closed. I'm about done with this. I think I did 26 minutes on the bike so far. I might get a couple sets of some curls in, curl it out. So I don't think, watch out for my shorts, don't judge me. I'm joking, just little. Excuse me while I get a sip of water, and I apologize for that water noise because it disgusts me too. The sound of hearing people swallow just makes you want to throw up. All right, what we got? Thing I'm gonna do is my handy dandy cable machine here. I think I love this thing, man. It was on sale. The store was swapping out their inventory for like the year or whatever, going with a new brand, and I went in and basically got the floor model and got a discount and everything. Took money off of it. So hey, whatever works, man. Let me switch it out to workout. So we will do weightlifting. All right, let's get some curls popping off. Right now I only got 20 for the warm up. Cable curl. Oh, got me a business call coming in. So with that being said, I'm gonna roll out. Y'all take care, be safe. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.